back. Seemed like you guys like watching it, so I'd love to do some more of that. So here is the miracles list that I'm on right now. I play tested this this week at in my LGS. I've been trying Think Twice instead of the Telling Times, and the card's been like pretty good. I was kind of underwhelmed by it at first, but it's actually been kind of performing pretty well. This deck, unlike normal blue-white control, it's like a little bit less tap out than normal blue-white control is. It's actually like pretty considerably less tap out. So being able to hold up interaction and like if you don't have to cast anything, being able to think twice is pretty cool. It's good with miracles, and being able to trigger them by is what I mean by that. And yeah, it just kind of gives you something to do when you want to hold up interaction if they don't give you any interaction to actually, or anything to actually interact with. So you found out more than 200,000 people are watching Overwatch. You're speechless. Yeah, no, it's a popular game. I was actually playing it for the first time in a long time today. I found out that new hamster hero came out, so I wanted to see what he was about. I used to like that game a lot, but I haven't really played it much lately. Alright, let's go ahead and play some miracles. The game's cool. The hamster guy's like kind of neat. I definitely don't have the hang of him, but he's definitely cool. Whatever his name is, Cannonball or something. Any of the Blizzard games, though, always bring in a lot of people on Twitch. Like even WoW, that surprises me even more. That WoW actually has like a significant audience, because I feel like that's much more of a game that's about playing than it is watching. I mean, there's definitely like content to watch in that game, but oh man, this hand is rough. But I'm not gonna mulligan. I'm just gonna hope we find a blue source. We're on the draw, so as long as we find like the first blue source and we get to cast this Escanta. Maybe you're too old for it. Spirits. It's an awful matchup too. That's not good for us. All right. I used to play the WoW TCG. That was really dope. Yeah, I had a lot of the cards, but I never actually played it. I don't even know how I ended up with the cards, but I ended up with them somehow. It was kind of like the precursor to Hearthstone. Alright, so we're going to path this guy, which is going to, he's likely going to sack this dude to save him, which is fine. Oh no, he just let it happen to get in the 2 damage. Sure. Okay, bam. After 1,000 years, the man is alive again. I know. I'm really, I've been trying to figure out the schedule, and so what works best for me is Friday through Monday, doing this like 7 to midnight kind of thing. But the problem with that schedule, like 4 days out of the week streaming is like pretty good. I'd rather do 5, but with my work schedule, it's a little hard to fit that in. But the problem is then it's 3 days in a row off, which is like a long time to not stream. How about that Black Miracle you called for? I know it's there. I know. I specifically called for it. We're just like 1,000% dead. I like specifically called for it, and there it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't really lend itself for deck. Oh, whoa! Why'd I hit submit? I didn't mean to hit submit. No. I just snap hit submit as if this was a different league. Actually, I don't even want anything. Like maybe like a timely, take out a negate. Now that I think about it, there's like nothing I even want. Like this is just an awful matchup, and we just don't have anything anyways. Well, it has path, but again, it doesn't have blue mana. Having the path is like reasonable. The name is cringy. I know, it's so stupid. Entreat the undead or entreat the dead or whatever. Like they didn't even like, I don't know. The problem is it doesn't really lend itself to like a miracle deck, because you tend to not play a lot of creatures in a miracle deck. Oh well. It's definitely cool though. It's cool for like another style of deck. I think a lot of these, whatever, I gotta mulligan this. Did I put like 3 lands in the deck? There they are. I think there's like some cool cards that got printed in these, but overall the product is probably a miss. Like it's just one of those things where like they're just a ton of unplayable Garbo, a lot of unplayable Garbo, with like a couple cool cards sprinkled in there. Is this deck better than Jessica? Hey, Cogwas, thank you for the follow. I think right now in the meta, yes, it is. I would say this is definitely better than Jessica in the current meta. Terminus is doing something that the other control decks are not. Yeah, this guy is really getting us. Yep, that resolves. Yeah, I think Terminus is pretty important. So I'm going to opt here looking for a Terminus, which he would obviously sack this for. If I don't find one, I'm going to path the Supreme Phantom, which he likely would not sack it for, which he showed us the last time. But the Phantom still seems more important than pathing this guy. The Jun Walker looks strong, honestly, but 5 mana is a million. Yeah, well, he's pretty cool. Like he's one of the cool cards. Lord Windgrace is one of the cool cards. Like the Esper one's not very good, but I think it's cool. The Esper Walker. What else? What else? There were definitely some other cool cards. No, I won't pay the one. I'm trying to think what some of the other cool cards were that I saw. I know there's some others I was a little bit excited for. They upped the cost by 5. I thought they upped the cost by like 10. Is it only 5? Yeah, they definitely missed. I'm trying to like bait him out to company here. I know I don't have the sweeper yet, but I need him to company now rather than on my turn, if I want a chance to be able to deal with it. I don't have counter magic. He's gonna jam it at my end step, so I'd rather be able to. I have more sweepers than counter spells. Than live counter spells, I should say. Can't cast Cryptics with this hand. Spellquell my opt. That kind of sucks. Alright, Verdict or Terminus. Or Plains. Ooh. Plains is also a card. They did print Battle Bond, and Battle Bond was pretty good. I think that was a good product. Yeah, I definitely think they did a good job with that. I had a lot of fun playing it, and it had some really good cards in it. Even so, I mean, maybe these things like play better than they look like they play, but they don't look like they actually play all that well. If you just got another company, I mean, whatever. Like, this is like a 20% matchup at best. Hopefully he's just holding up a spell queller. Not many things stop this. Well, okay, I guess a company, a rattle chain stops this because it makes these guys big enough that he has to sack both of them, though. So, like, this killing 2 things at least would be fine. Could have, like, click or something to take it out of my hand, but he'd have to get it off the company. Company in response is, like, a little bold. This. Okay, so he's flashing this in to be able to sack these. So he'd rather have 2 of these guys. You certainly can't spell quell it. It's too bad I can't play the other land. So sad. Well, I do have to pay. Because if I don't, then he doesn't have to sack the other one. Yep. Play our land. Send it back. That seems loose, or the Wizards thing seems loose. Their play? I think their play was, like, maybe fine. I don't know. Losing their whole board there and letting me opt kind of sucks, so. I mean, they're like, yeah, I mean, they're crushing me regardless. Oh, never mind. That's kind of funny. He could, like, try to get a Selfless Spirit. Why not play the land before? Oh, I would have loved to. Would have loved to. That was a pretty sick rip. Let's put that on the bottom. Cool. And no company. There we go. Yeah, we're doing a pretty good job ripping good cards here. Absolutely brainstorming. Opponent says the rips. So I want to be able to snap Verdict next turn. Maybe. That's enough mana. I guess I can just put this on top, play a land this turn. Not going to be able to block anything that he plays here. Alright, but my opponent just scoops. Says the rips and scoops. I'm like never supposed to win this. Ever. Alright, now I can actually sideboard because I accidentally like snap submitted last time. Probably want timelies. What's bad here? Yeah, I did just like savagely draw my opponent there. Like savagely top deck him. That was pretty good. Rune Halo kind of sucks. I'm just bringing like another timely there. Click's okay. Like every card is just like really bad though. Oh yeah, Team Darkwater saying exactly what I'm saying here. Like every card is just really bad. This matchup is like painfully bad. Painfully bad. Could I have like dispels for like companies? Is there something that's just like offensively bad here that I could put in dispels for companies instead? Not really. I mean, this thing is just like the control eater. I need to draw like an absolute champion to beat this deck. Draw like a champion, which we kind of just did that last game. Terminus into Verdict into Jace with no cards in hand after mulling a bunch. It's pretty funny. This card kind of sucks against them. Stack my deck. Yeah, that's what I did last game. I just kind of stacked it. I just didn't tell my opponent. The old Magic Online stacking. Yeah, I guess we keep this. It's a clunker, but it's a functional clunker. Ah, he's got the Mausoleum Wanderer. Turn 1 every game. There's only 4 of those in the deck. Stop having it. I guess he doesn't have the Noble, though, so that's good. He hasn't had the Noble. That's actually probably worse, so. Though this card's so good against me. I think I gotta just play the Colonnade. Swap the Opt for Brainstorm. Right, maybe I should be playing Brainstorm in this deck instead of Opt. Why am I not doing that? I feel like that's just a way better card than Opt. He has 8 and just didn't tell me. What a jerk. See, maybe if I had led with the Plains, I would have been able to pat this guy. I'm gonna play Plains here. I'm gonna do like, it's been like the same back and forth every time. But letting him untap with 3 mana is kind of scary. Getting Spell Quelled would suck. Whatever, I think I still have to pass back. Just like bait him with an Opt or something. Because you can't Spell Quell the Terminus. Well, you can do this to the Terminus though. Man, this card sucks. I hate it. I hate this card. He's gonna jam it. Is he just gonna hardcast a Drogskull? Or is he just getting Spell Queller ready? Oh, he's gonna hardcast Drogskull? No, this isn't Drogskull. Oh, it is. He just tapped wrong. Ah, it's Geist. I'm just dead. Okay. Alright. So I have to get rid of this guy this turn is what this means. Yeah. I have to get rid of this guy so that I can rip the Terminus and not be entirely dead. Hey, what's up, Pyro? So I did my first test game now, and I won. Just now with a list I'm going to be using better. I call it Angel Proc. It uses Luminarch and Resplendent Angels to get benefits from Martyr life gain. Whoa, that's kind of spicy. Yeah, like definitely have to be able to kill this card. So like definitely have to draw a Terminus. I should have just waited. Well, I still draw this, I still cast it, and he sacks this guy. If I would have just pathed instead, I would have been able to get the Geist, but obviously I didn't know that was going to happen. Oh, cast. So this is going to mean that I'm only taking 1 this turn, but I still have to find a way to deal with Geist, but at least now it's a little bit easier to do so. I also have like Vendilion Clique to block him. That's actually a pretty good way to do it. Yeah, Darkwater just said that. And we have like a reasonable amount of life. It's gonna be like kind of hard. Okay, should I just jam it now? Should I just jam Clique now? He's like pretty unlikely to still have paths in the deck, right? In this way, it can't get quellered. Yeah, I kind of like I just like slamming him with a Clique right now. I think I target him as well. No, like there's just like such a small chance that it resolves, because yeah, it would just get spell quellered. So I think I just take the Queller here. Oh no, I have to take Supreme Phantom, otherwise he's too big. Alright, so I take Phantom. Otherwise it just makes it too big. I need him to not draw a Lord in those 2 draws. So his Rattle Chains and Spell Queller. These paths are pretty bad. They are pretty bad. Yeah, I want to do this at this speed so it can just get spell quelled. Like, I'll trade here. I think this is fine too. No, maybe not. Maybe not with my hand. It's only 1 damage. Why would I? That's silly. It's 1 damage. I mean, I know it's more down the road, but... Oh! That's awesome. So now he's going to play Rattle Chains. He has Rattle Chains Spell Queller, so he has the Spell Queller. I bet he jams something this turn. And I'm going to be able to get him with this Verdict. Like, I know Queller can get this thing, but... with what's in my hand, I bet I'm going to be able to get him with this. Because he's going to play out this Rattle Chains. That's really good for me. Because now it's not going to be able to protect... it's not going to be able to protect the... Verdict. The Spell Queller, I should say. Okay. Hopefully this is because he drew another Geist. Kind of want a path there. I almost want a path there just to save 4 life, make this gain 4 life. And maybe even bait out the Queller, honestly. Like, I would be surprised if he quelled that, but I don't think I'm going to be crypticking anything here. I think this means he has another Geist. Oh, he doesn't even cast another Geist. Alright, I want to land so that I can go Verdict, he Spell Quells, and then I have another path. But I don't think I show him the land yet. The downside to this... No, it's not really too much of a downside. Debated. I just gotta find a win con and not die. I don't know anything in his hand anymore. He's got 3 mystery cards. Okay. Drog Skull with no backup. Oh, another Drog Skull. Okay. The lock. Now I gotta hit a Terminus. Well, no, I have a blocker. I've got Colonnade. He might miss that. But he does have the hexproof lock. Not like I don't have cards that get out of that or anything. Sure. Dolly's a little bit weird here. Wanderer, he's got empty-handed. I'd be pretty surprised to see him attack. If he attacks, he definitely doesn't see the colony. Alright, No, I might as well save it for Moorland Haunt. That's actually a card that could get me down the road. All right, another Cryptic. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to shock to. Oh no. You can just counter this with this guy, but that's like kind of okay. But then I take a lot of damage. All right. Yeah, I kind of have to just like rip a Terminus. He still doesn't have any like good attacks because this Colonnade. Unless he's just going in on it, I guess. Maybe he does have something. Does he have a path? Alright. What's actually the most problematic card? It might actually just be this. Or this. It's probably one of these two more so than these Lords. Because if I kill this, I can start resolving these Cryptics to tap and draw towards the Sweeper. Like, I just actually deal with the Wanderer. Take 8. Okay. I'll send it back. There's nothing I could draw. There's not a sorcery speed thing left in my deck that I could draw that would deal with this. I have to Cryptic tap here. Unfortunately, if he has... I have exactly enough to be able to Terminus. If he has a Spell Queller, I die. If he has a Spell Queller, I die. If he doesn't, I go to 1. But it's safer. It's more likely you'd have a Spell Queller than a Path. Interesting. Gotta think about this one. Hey, what's up, buddy? Clancy's here to help us figure it out. What do you think? Do you think we go for the Cryptic line? You don't know? He's not that familiar with Miracles, so I don't think he knows. He doesn't have any advice. Gotta think about this one. You know, he's got 2 cards in hand. If he's got it, he's got it. I think we just have to accept that. If he's got it, he's got it. We didn't have it. Didn't have it. Alright, what's up, buddy? Alright, we got some draws at a Terminus. Oh, I drew a land. Come on. Off the top. Alright, so I guess this time I respect the upkeep Terminus. Go for that. What? What, goofy dog? Yeah, because he's too high to be doing anything else. What? Can't play around cards you can't beat. Exactly, yeah. That's not the right mana. Come on now. There it is. Figured it out. So we didn't have it last turn. Well, this turn we actually have it covered, so. Ooh. Good draw. Good draw. Now we have to hope he happens to, like, sorcery speed commit some more threats here. Good. Even if it's just a noble, like literally anything. Snapcaster Verdict is really good here. If he does nothing, I'll fire off this Think Twice. And not draw a Terminus, please. Okay. So now I just Snap Path. Or not Snap Path. Snap Verdict. Snap Verdict. I don't have enough to also Path if he has it. Oh, but I can delve for the Thalia attacks, right? I think you can. You could have an instant speed threat to get me, but Oh, but I have to tap. I still don't have enough. I thought I had more than I did. I thought I had 2 mana left. I guess if he has the Queller now, he wins. I just need him to, like, never draw a Queller ever. Alright, well, now I can just, like, cast a Path if he has, like, an end-of-turn threat here. Which I would Path anything. I think Timely's, like, our best draw. Yeah, like, I think I Path this guy. He's got 1 card. We've got, like, actually a pretty reasonable hand between Think Twice in our graveyard, Think Twice in our hand. That's a lot of draws. There's that Noble. We knew we had that. I don't think I cast it here. Maybe we hold on to that. Let's cast the first Think Twice right now. Okay. That was in case I drew like Jace or something like that. We need him to draw his sorcery speed threats. Alright, Think Twice. Do I cash them both in? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. Can't spell quell this. Don't play anything, and I can have Cryptic and Logic Knot. Okay. I think that's better than playing the Azcanta this turn. Yo, this is, like, unbelievable if we can take this game. Actually, I'm doing the field in case he gets that. Moreland Haunt. Because that still lets me cast the things I need to cast. Another Geist. We just made history. We just made absolute history. This is one of the most lopsided matchups in the format. Blue-white control versus Bant Spirits is such an unbelievably bad matchup. Alright, maybe it's not one of the most lopsided matchups in the format, but it is a lopsided matchup. That is a super, super lopsided matchup. Like, they are working on an axis that is super hard, and Terminus, totally the key to give us, like, something to do in this matchup. He even had Thalia and everything, too. So, it's also a bad matchup for Jeskai. If they do assemble the Drogskull Captain lock is a lot harder for Jeskai to get out of because they have less sweepers, and sweepers are the only way you're getting out of that because it gives everything, like, hexproof lock. Man, he even had Geist that game. That was pretty wild. So Terminus is kind of the key there because Terminus, it is a 6-mana powerful spell. Its CMC always stays 6, so it can't be spell quellered. But we get to cast it for 1 mana, so it's really hard to Mausoleum Wander it because we have some mana up usually after we do it. Why would you say it's lopsided? You have Terminus. Right. So that's kind of what I'm talking about. This is, like, normally, I was speaking more just blue-white in general is bad against Bant, but these Terminus builds make it so it's actually a kind of more reasonable matchup. It's still an iffy matchup because a lot of your stuff becomes dead pretty quickly. But Terminus specifically is making it so, like, I just meant the blanketed, like, blue-white control has a more reasonable matchup against this deck. It's kind of like the Boggles thing too, like Verdicts, pretty bad against Boggles when they have their totem armors and everything, but Terminus just, like, doesn't care about that. Verdicts, pretty bad against Hollow One. Terminus doesn't care about that. Dredge, well, Dredge is still kind of a bad matchup, but, like, Terminus is kind of beating all of and fixing all of the issues that this card has. Like, this card's great, but this one's, like, it still has its weaknesses, and, like, Terminus is doing a good job at, like, fixing those weaknesses, so. Card's great. Card's awesome, man. Alright, let me just use the bathroom real quick, and then we will keep playing this league. Okie doke. Let's keep playing. Curse you, Bugler, for helping humans. Not humans. What are we talking about? Issue with spirits, same as any tribal deck. If they run out of gas, they lose. Only Coco helps, but not humans. Yeah. Yeah, Bugler definitely helped humans with that. Hey, Elves has been on the Lead the Stampede card lately. That card is, like, almost says draw 5 cards on it. It certainly can say draw 5. I think it's 5, right? Maybe we get to play this time. Well, this hand's not very good. Man, this deck has, like, such good mana, and yet we've been drawn kind of the wrong side of it. It's good enough. It's bad, but it's good enough. We just have a white source. This hand's pretty good. You like Shaper Sanctuary more than the Lead the Stampedes? Yeah, but the Lead the Stampedes have been main. Whereas Shaper's is generally a sideboard card. Should you try Lead the Stampede in Spirits? Probably not. It's like, it's sorcery. You're not generating the insane amount of mana that they are, that make it more okay for them, more reasonable for them to cast that card. Well, that's a pretty good card to draw and have our opponent not know about. Shaper Sanctuary feels dirty. It feels dirty against, like Jeskai and Mardu, and that's kind of it. Are you trying the Nimbles tonight? Oh, damn, I totally forgot about those, Brian. Did I pick them up? I went and picked up some cards. I think that was the one I totally forgot to pick up. Nope, I got them. Okay, I bought them, but then I forgot to put them in the deck. I meant to put them in over the clicks. Dang it. Well, we can do that. Oh, wow, this is Grixis. Kind of wasn't expecting that. I'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Nimble Day. Whoa, what is this? Twitch desktop app opening for some reason? Go away. Grixis control playing Inquisition. Interesting. Let's go and play that field. Send it back. I don't like being on this side. Oh, it's Shadow. Why did I think it was Control? I am a silly person. Because I'm a Control player? Yeah, I just see Control. You're right. You're right. I just see, like, yeah, that's an island. That's an island. That's a Serum Visions. That must be a Control deck. that has to be a Control deck. There is nothing else that could be. And then he's like, all right, I'll put myself to 13, play a Death Shadow. It dies. Okay, now we can play Death Shadow. Well, I actually like this hand more against Shadow. Like these cards. Well, this card doesn't do as much. This card's not as good. Is this target player? No. I definitely like this path more. Currently cheering for the opponent. That's fair. I accept that. Man, I almost just like negate this because there's like not a whole lot you negate in this deck. I guess I can field and have path with a negate for the stub. So yeah, I guess I do that. Yeah, I know. They've been playing Faithless Looting instead, right? Just played against Bridgevine 4 times. Have you had it? No, I did have it. I did have the back-to-back Bridgevine though. Alright, well I gotta negate that. I did have the back-to-back. Oh, please just play your threat right now. You know about this card, but just play it right now anyways. But Yeah, he won't have a second island, so if I do field him to get the plains, he won't have a second island. Right? Right. Right. He won't. Ah, what a jerk. Alright, well now we just kill him in 2 shots with a colonnade. Well, we did that anyways, I guess. 4 scours, 2 lootings. Yeah, that's what I thought they were on. Took my ferry. Alright, let's just rip a Jace. No, not that card. Alright, I'll send it back. Fielding him here doesn't really do anything. Kind of surprised he took Fairy there. Maybe he has an Inquisition or a Snapcaster to Inquisition or something like that to take the path out before he plays his threat. Maybe he doesn't have a threat yet and you can't let me slam that card without him having one. Keeps using his blue mana. There goes a Death Shadow. There's another Death Shadow. Is he Death Shadowing without blue mana up, knowing I have a path? There's no way. Psychopath. Ah, there it is. Oh, nope, still doesn't. Okay. Alright, well, this would be the best Terminus of all time. Yeah, I have to path one, though, in case we rip Snapcaster path, so that I can cast it. Just gonna bounce this guy, draw a card while I can't do anything, maybe hit a land drop. I think that's probably a better idea. Oh, we find the Snapcaster, that's pretty good. Now he's gonna be able to have Stub up if that's his last card, though. Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
What's going on? Yeah. He's been playing like he doesn't have the Stub, though. Oh, no. Oh, 3 mana. Is Cake Man? Well, he's playing an older list, though, because he still has the Serum Visions. He doesn't have... So, the older list had K-Command's main, where they've kind of started to stop playing that card main. This might actually just be a Delve threat. Huh. Yeah, it is. Just gonna play a Gurmagger Tasker here. Again, making our Terminus just like the best card ever if we draw it. If we just draw lands here, that's kind of fine, too. We did. So... so I definitely want to, like, snap path one of these. Oh, the Shadow. Change my mind that Wall of Omens should not be played in my list. You want me to convince you that it shouldn't be played, or you're saying... I mean, it shouldn't be. Well, let me look at the list. Let me look at the list again. Shoot a link my way. Alrighty. Or convince you not to play them. Yeah. Yeah, let me see the list again. You don't like Shadow's playstyle? Why? Shadow's, like, sweet. The only thing I don't like about Shadow, man, I would have held that land 1000%. The issue that I don't like with Shadow, which is like my problem with, like, it's one of the reasons I like control decks so much, is these cards. When you're like insanely behind, or if you just fall behind at all with Shadow, it's super hard to get back into the game. Whereas that's why I like Sweeper so much. They could have their entire deck in play, and then you're like, all right, kill everything. So, now all of a sudden you have a game again. This isn't Jeskai. Oh, he just ripped a Shadow off the top. That's really bad for me. Especially if he's on Battle Rage. Man, that sucks. That was a really good draw. Alright, I am going to play this card. Get a bunch of blockers. Hope he doesn't have Battle Rage. I probably should have left up field there instead. That actually would have been better. It's probably strip mine at this point. Yeah, I probably could have taken him off this. That was silly. A lot of his draws are dead now, though, because I'm empty-handed. This hopefully buys me a lot of time. I would die to a Battle Rage unless I throw all 3 in front of it, but I'm not going to throw away potentially 3 turns just in case he drew this one card. To play around, like, yeah, to play around this one card. 3 turns of protection. Let's just field this now. Oh, I should have just, like, hit him and killed him. Why didn't I just kill him instead? I forgot he's at 5 life. That's pretty silly. Yeah, I probably should have just killed him. I like that line more. Alright, well let's put him on let's hit him with 1. Let's put him on dead to just the colonnade. That was pretty silly though. Kinda forgot I had this card. Might have thrown this game. I'm really good at throwing away games against Shadow. It being like super ahead. Though it could have been like a Fatal Push, I guess it's in his hand, or a Snapcaster. If it is Snapcaster, we're actually kind of in trouble. It looks like it is too. I feel like that's how he's playing. Oh no, he didn't play it. I feel like he does have a Snapcaster in his hand. Which he does have a Fatal Push, so he would be able to kill. But I definitely like still just try to kill him. And then try to kill him next turn. Yeah, so this is going to be the Snap Fatal Push. And we have another Colonnade, so. Convince me walls are bad. Okay, walls are bad. Hmm. 3 walls, 2 clicks. I mean, so by playing the walls, what are you not playing? You're playing way less counter magic. Like, way less counter magic. You're on 2 negates, like, you don't have any logic knots, and you only have 2 cryptic commands. Now, I know we were talking about the cryptic commands being clunky, and a lot of the time just tapping and drawing you towards sweepers, which is kind of the idea of the walls anyways, buying you time towards sweepers. I think my issue with walls in general right now are a lot of the threats, and I talked about this like a while ago, a lot of the threats go through the walls or around the walls or above the walls, so they either have flying, menace, or are way too big, that the wall only blocks once. Alright, so he can't have Snapcaster, but he can just draw another removal spell. Cool, we just got him. And if he did just kill the Colonnade, I was just going to path the Shadow, and then we were going to draw Rune Halo, which is like, okay. We're gonna have to, he didn't have anything, though. So, like I was saying, it like is kind of doing a similar job as the Cryptics, but I don't know, like, you've got the, if you look at Hollow One, that is a deck that is played a lot and is every one of its threats pretty much does exactly what I was saying. So the 1-drop has Menace, the Hollow Ones are too big for it, Gurmaging are too big for it, Tassiger are too big for it, the Phoenixes fly over it. If you look at humans, like, they go way too wide for the walls. I know you're just trying to buy time for a sweeper, but then Meddling Mage is like, alright, name Verdict, and you're in trouble there too. Freebooters go over it, Mantis Riders go over it. It's like the card's good on paper, but in the actual meta, I think it's kind of medium right now. It might be different for like Magic Online though, you know. You see, you tend to see like different decks in Magic Online than you do in paper. Alright, so we expect like Liliana's, maybe even Jace's post board. Still one of our sweepers. It's one of those matchups where like everything's just kind of good. I don't really like Timelies though. They don't gain us any life. They're nice for getting the guys, but it's a sorcery speed deal. I don't really like those. Think Twices are okay. Negate's okay. I think we can cut the negate. Detention Sphere's fine. Maybe trim on Jace. I like Azcanta a little bit more. Even with the rips, I think Azcanta is just, well, maybe I'll trim a Snap. I'll trim a Snap, because we're bringing in triple rip. I still like Azcanta's filtering. This seems like fine. Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, that's your full art altar. Oh, wait, is there an altar in the... Oh, the Dragon Lord. Oh, yeah, I love that. That altar's sweet. Alright, so if we find a white source, this hand's like pretty good. It's reasonably Thoughtseize resistant, kinda hand disruption resistant. It kinda just redraws anyways. I think I keep it on the draw. Like if he goes turn 1 Thoughtseize, he takes the rip, or Inquisition or whatever, he takes the rip pretty easily. How are you liking Terminus versus old blue-white? Oh, I think it's just dramatically better right now. If I was going to go play in a tournament, this is like the only deck I would play. If I had to go like play in a tournament tomorrow, like Miracles is the only thing I'd feel pretty comfortable just like sitting down and doing well with. Hey, what's up, Anner? How you doing tonight? Yeah, see? So they take the rip. Now we get to just have like an opt turn, looking for more stuff. Alright, well, another island was not really what we wanted to draw, but at least it's a land. A value snap can be good. Okay, 2 walls become 2 snaps. Yeah, I think like snap is still fine in blue-white in general. Like, it's fine. I'm not even going to opt here. If he takes the opt, that's totally okay. Yeah, I'm trying the Singleton Rune Halo in this list. I like that card quite a bit. There's a lot of matchups that it's like good enough in, and then there's some matchups that if you have it game 1, like they just lose. They take the Cryptic there. And I'll just opt. Ooh. See, there's like a Halo, but I'm like super far away from casting it, so I guess I have to get rid of it. There is a white source. I think I'd want to be able to cast Terminus if I draw it this turn. Maybe not though. I'd really this Think Twice looks nice. No, Think Twice can wait. I'm gonna get the white source in play. As a counter opinion, I like walls in your list. You have 5 walkers to protect. Yeah, so like that's when walls are good, right? When they're doing that. My issue with them is that there's a lot of just points where they're not actually able to do that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of cards that walls don't actually interact with. And I think there's a lot of decks that tapping out for something that's not like absurd can be pretty dangerous. But I mean, I like walls. I like them in general. I think the card is fine. I'm certainly not going to play them in a deck that I have a bunch of Terminus in, because sorcery speed draw gets a lot worse. Enemies have been good to great. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to try them. I'm kind of wish I remembered to put them in the deck list. I kind of wish this was one right now. It's probably gonna take it here. Just play Wall of Denial. Nobody can get through Wall of Denial. That actually solves all of the problems that I said, except for the ooh, that's a really good draw. Except for the Menace. Other than Menace, that solves all the issues, right? Yeah, this was a really good draw. This card's pretty good. There's a 2-drop that I'm okay with tapping out for. And I'm at 20, and it's like turn 4. He's at 8. I like this. Especially if he does nothing here. He's doing something. Okay. He has been, like, hand disrupting me like crazy, but it almost doesn't matter. So that's kind of what I was talking about when I said this hand's pretty Thoughtseize resistant. Like, I just kind of... it's bad, so I don't care what he takes. Alright, now we have to hope that last card's not Stub, and one of our top 2 cards is... ooh, it looks like it's not. One of our top 2 cards is a Terminus, and then we're golden. Can't be Supreme Verdict. Has to be Terminus. Path... ooh, God, no, it has to be Terminus right now. If it is, we just, like, win. We get 2 looks at a Terminus. Ah, it's the Supreme Verdict. I have to bin that. That sucks. Ah, and there's the Plains, too. So... I can think twice, draw a path. Have I shuffled? I can't draw the Rune Halo. I can think twice, draw a Terminus. So I think I upkeep. I think I go upkeep. Yeah, I can't draw and play a Detention Sphere. I'm gonna go upkeep, try to find the Terminus. Do it on upkeep so we can't draw stub. Ooh, Purge is like, okay. That means we're alive. And it lets us flip Escanta next turn. So we can look for like a... Okay, so I'm going to take 12 here at least. Go to 6. I mean, that was a pretty reasonable hit. It means we weren't dead. Now we get 2 more looks at a likely lethal Terminus. Can we get there? So I can bin that, flip, and find... I guess Snap could do it too. Logic Knot's not going to do it. 1, 2, 3. So now... Yeah, I haven't shuffled, so that Rune Hail is at the bottom. Huh. Because I have to find a path. Leave up. Or I kill him. I'm stupid. Or I kill him because he's at 3. And he definitely doesn't have Fatal Push as that last card in his hand. How about that instead? How about we just kill our opponents instead of rolling the dice to not die? Hey, yeah, we figured it out. Oh, I almost threw it away the first time and then almost threw it away the second time again. We caught it. We caught it. Alright, we're 2-0. Good start. I knew it. I was testing you guys to see if you would have caught it. That's why I took so long thinking about that one spot, right? Let's go with that. I knew it the whole time. No, I should not have said that ever, Anner. You're never gonna get rid of that clip. That was a huge mistake. Oh man, but I want to play more Cheerios. That was sweet. Bethany really wants me to buy Cheerios and paper too, and I think I like. She has the opals already because she plays Affinity. So like, the rest of the deck has to be really cheap, right? Like I have the fetches. Whatever. I'm gonna keep this ridiculous hand on the play. Like, should I just do it? Should I just get Cheerios? I feel like I should. It's just like a sweet deck to have in paper. It's gotta be way more fun to play it in paper too. Like I can't. There is not another expensive card in the deck, right? Neither of those. Girlfriend. Actually, you know what? Both of those, Anner. Both. Alright, they mull to 6 and then they really like tank on it. So wife got it. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like they got a weak 6. Oh, probably get rid of that upkeep stop. No, it's Boogles. It's Bagoogles. Oh, it's not. It's Elves. Alright, well this is another like pretty reasonable matchup, so. And it's okay. It's not as good as if we're playing Jeskai, but if we hit these when we want to hit them, then it's pretty good. This is certainly not a good hand against them, though. They're not looking to play the slow game. So I said you have the fetches. What you really mean is she has the fetches. No, I have the fetches. She has the opal. Oh. Yeah, she's got the fetches. Yeah. I guess that's what that means. Path? Terminus? Field of Ruin? That's not what I wanted. Guess I'll play this guy and never be able to not anything. Because he has like 400 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he had like a super slow hand, but I also had a really, really slow hand. That's not a good hand. Maybe he taps out for a, like, gigantic chord. He's not tapping out for a gigantic chord. But let's, like... Alright. We let this resolve, because maybe we can counter something after this. Pretty unlikely. I was thinking about trying to get him to tap some more mana so we'd have, like, less regens if I do draw. Alright, so this is 3 mana. So I let that resolve. He's gonna hit me for 2. No. So it, like, has to be Terminus. Terminus? Alright, that's, like, the worst draw. That was the bad one. Dad jokes alert. Everyone get out. Dad jokes. Can't be having dad jokes. Yeah, even Verdict there wouldn't have been that great. It really had to be one of these. I would have taken an Opt, because that means I definitely would have drawn Verdict, right? I mean Terminus. Oh, no, Verdict now. No, it's like part-time. I'm trying to stream as much as I can, though. I really like streaming, so if I can make this into, like, a thing, I would really like to do that. Alright, we're pretty dead-zo here. That's almost lethal. He hasn't shown any black mana. He might not have Shaman, so, like, if I do hit a Terminus here, we might be able to stabilize, because then I have a hard cast Terminus the next turn. Terminus? Please? Alright, only lands. We drew Logic Knot and only lands that game, unfortunately. I don't need this negate. Kinda don't want anything. Yeah, these all kinda suck. Like, I'm not gonna Damping Sphere them. I cast no spells that game. That kind of sucked. I actually cast 0 spells. I just played a land. I said they were surprised I kept... They said, okay. I said, what? I said they were surprised I didn't play anything. Yeah, that happens. I guess I like Halo kind of sucks. Should have fielded his creatures. You're right. I should have fielded naming creatures. I guess I like would rather have a Dispel or something than this Rune Halo. The Rune Halo doesn't really do a whole lot, and then like Dispel can catch a Chord or a Company on the cheap. Logic Knot also kind of sucks. Maybe I'll just like bring in Dispels for those instead. Kind of hate Logic Knot here. And we'll try this. Yeah, we'll take the play. Cool. This looks like another hand that'll not cast any spells. You hate boarding with it? Well, it's kind of like that's kind of the nice thing with this deck is that like your main deck is really good against creature decks already, so you don't have a ton of like board options against those, which is fine. But then your board's like super clean against decks that are not just like the unfair decks. Having a bunch of Rest in Pieces is super good against a big chunk of the field. Like Stony's good. Purges are nice against like Hollow One and all that kind of junk. And then you have like this whole column, all the blue column that's just really good against other control decks. You've got a pretty good Tron matchup because you've got Damping Spheres and Stony Silences. You got an okay Burn matchup because you've got like 3 Timely Reinforcements in the deck, which are pretty good against that deck. I don't know, like it's just got like a super clean, straightforward sideboard. There's like a couple matchups that you're like, well, I could make a couple like slight improvements here and there, like this is one of those matchups, but your main deck's kind of already set up to beat them. What are your thoughts on playing 2 Jaces and Miracles? I mean, you can do it. That's what I started out with, but the reason I was doing that was because I couldn't afford the 3rd one online yet, and once I got it, I've been much happier having 3 of that card in there. But like, it's not like you can't play the deck. I want you to become a successful streamer. On the other hand, I like the intimate feeling of this chat. Yeah, so that was kind of something that happened like early on with the stream. I had like a small group of regulars when I just started, and they're all gone now, and it was kind of because they liked when I had like 9 people in the chat. And then once I started getting more people and I couldn't talk like always directly to one person, it was you know, that wasn't for them. I'll do my best of always trying to, like, you know, keep up with chat and all that kind of stuff. Whenever I don't have cards for a given matchup, I just feel dead. Yeah, but like that, so that's kind of thing what I was saying. It's not that we don't have cards for this matchup, it's that our main deck is good against this matchup. Well, fine against this matchup, you know. He has nothing. Yeah, because he just has so much mana, it's like pretty unlikely that man, like, does this timely do anything? I guess. Logic Knot's pretty unlikely to do what I needed to do here, so I think I'm just gonna like play this timely. Hey, what's up, Fluffy? May the blood moon rise, bless your matches. Is that the first one? There you go. My cousin is playing Zelda behind me and just beat the first dungeon. Be the streamer you need to be to grow. Don't worry about the people that come and go. It's good advice. And also rhymes. I like advice that is good and also rhymes. That's like the best kind of advice. Oh yeah, it was like an actual blood moon tonight, right? Like there was like an eclipse thing. I saw that post. One of you guys posted it in the Discord. Didn't realize it rhymed until he said it. Yeah, but it was like way better now that it rhymes. All right, so we can draw Verdict. Right, well, he has 1 mana. You can save one of these guys. Verdict or Terminus here, and we're golden. Otherwise, we are in deep trouble. Terminus, please? That might be Terminus. That might be Terminus. I don't know if I go for it here, though, or not. It's probably safer to just Cryptic Tap. Yeah, but what does that really accomplish? Give him Trample, too, right? Yeah. Terminus versus a Swarm deck, pretty good? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm only on 4 mana this turn, so even if I like awkwardly draw the Terminus here, I can't hard cast it next turn. I mean, if I just miss it, though, I lose. So I guess I have to take the safer line. That's, like, safer. Yeah, let's go ahead and tap. This is going to be the one Terminus I draw for the match. It's going to be the time I can't cast it. It's going to float a whole bunch of mana. And then Collected Company or Chord, and then let me draw the Terminus anyways. But please don't put a Gaddock Teeg in play. Oh god, this is a Chord for 5. It's like 100% going to be a Gaddock Teeg. You could just be putting on a bunch of regen shields. That wouldn't really do anything though. It's awkward we can't shock ourselves. Oh, with the timely, yeah. I won't leave you even if I can't sub. Thanks, Bolus. I like the Spell Quellers a lot when you jammed those. You like those in the sideboard? Yeah, so the whole idea of those is that they're good when the sweepers are bad. They're cool. They're cool. I play them every once in a while. You think Damning Spheres are nonsense? No, they've just been like... They've just been good for us when they're good for us. Like, I don't see the hate that people have with that card. It honestly has been like, wow, that's all he gets with that Chord? That's the best card? That's got to be good for us. Oh, come on. In these, like, top couple of cards, let me just find the Terminus. No, wow, that is really, really bad for me. That is really bad for me. Gets Selfless Spirit and Devoted Druid. Okay, now it's not that bad for me. Terminus? Treat the Angels. That's not the miracle I wanted. That's not going to be good enough. He just overruns and kills me. So... I have to think twice. I have to think twice and have to hit a Terminus. We've got 4 in the deck. That's kind of miserable that we hit the 1 of Entreat instead of one of the 4 of Terminus. Oh well. Alright, well, we got another shot at it. We've got 1 shot at it. how is this the best card? It's really weird. Need Miracle after Miracle to beat this? Yeah. Need the old double Miracle. So I'm going to let a Selfless Spirit resolve. Oh, that's not a Selfless Spirit. Definitely going to let a Selfless Spirit resolve. Whoops, meant to cast Selfless Spirit. Oh, gotta hit him with that fake out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, no. I don't have Settle the Wreckage. Go ahead. I don't have Settle the Wreckage. I promise. But you think I do. Got him. Got him. That's how you get someone right there. That's how you get him. So now, he's not going to have a lethal attack. Except he might. Nope, this would still be lethal, wouldn't it? Alright, whatever. Adding 14 mana. That's a lot of pumps. That's a lot of pumps. Ooh, but he's not just pumping. He should. Okay, he is. Okay, that one resolves. That's 5, 11, 16. I'm going to make him do the rest. Do it again. And in response to that one, we're going to hit him with that Terminus right off the top. One time. Best Terminus ever cast in the history of anything. Okay. Alright. Didn't work. Didn't work. Let's see if it was the next card. Don't let me see it. Okay. We died. Zelda noises in the background? Yeah, are they like really loud? As long as they're only like subtly in the background. But yeah, there are Zelda noises in the background.
Oh yeah, I was the one.
Here, wait, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. Oh, that's just a white screen. You can't see that. Well, that's Zelda. If it's loud or annoying, just let me know. And I will tell him to turn it down.
I can turn it down.
No, you don't have to turn it down. No gang signs. Oh yeah, no gang signs. Don't throw up any gang. Did you like throw something up there? Okay, no gang signs. It's a little joke we got going. All right, this hand is just the perfects. It's fine. All right, cool. Hey, it's just like some ambiance, you know. Zelda ambiance. Alright, let's see if we can take at least one of these next two games. Sucks to lose elves there, but we just literally never flipped over one of our sweepers. Never drew one of our 5 sweepers. Oh, we full of jokes. Ranger's like our like joke historian. He's there to like make sure that the jokes don't be KCI. Just be Affinity. He's got them all like cataloged, ready to go. That was your message alert for a while? That's kind of cool. Oh, nice. Okay, it is Affinity. I feel much better about Affinity than I do about KCI. Though our sideboard is like pretty reasonable for KCI. Oh man, he's going all in turn 1. Gotta turn on my skull. There it is. Skull's on. He's going all in for a Steel Overseer. You got it. Nothing else? Ooh. That was a lot of resources for a Steel Overseer that I'm gonna path. Tiki has not been modded yet. Is KCI rough for Miracles? Game 1 is. Game 2 is also actually nowadays that they're like super ready for it because they have like 4 guttural responses and man, that's the one creature I can't respond to, unfortunately. I wanted to path on his turn, but I probably should have just upkeep path. I didn't consider the Inkmoth Nexus, but that's like kind of fine. Yeah, exactly. Rips and Stony goes a long way, but they do have like 4 gutturals and then they have 4 Nature's Claims, so they can answer those. Stonies are really good against them though. I also have Damping Spheres, so I have like Damping Sphere, Stony, and Rips all against them. We have Disdainful Stroke. We have Negate, we have Vendilion Click, like we have like our whole board just comes in. So it's like, it's fine. Game 1's like really hard though. I've won like a single game 1 against them. And they just had a really bad hand. Like a really bad hand. Yeah, we got the SNES Classic, the like little reboot thing that they did. Playing through the games on there. Yeah, For Nature's Claim is really good. Yeah, but I haven't like set up song request things lately, and I'm trying to do the thing where I'm like using YouTube as well. Edge Champion here? Oh no. Antiquities War here. Okay. And to post on YouTube, I need to like not have music going. So some nights we'll do music, and I think some nights we won't. Tonight I think I want to try to get this league up on YouTube. So we're gonna try no song request. Stonies prevent them from drawing towards claim. That is true. Stonies the best card against them. If they don't already have the claim, Stonies the best card for sure. For sure. Man, this is a thinker. Don't you have to reveal it? Tree ability onto the stack. Look at the top 5 cards. You may reveal an artifact. Put a card in his or her hand. Which, oh, but it didn't list it there. Cranial plating, sure. So I think I go for the opt here so that I can... Yeah, perfect. So now I can path this guy, untap, Detention Sphere this. I think I'm supposed to Detention Sphere it. Because I don't yet have a Cryptic. If you have a Cryptic, you just like nullify the big effect on it. But it would suck if you just like untap it. Like, if it just Karns me here. Hopefully it just has creature threats from here out. Field of Ruin was a nice pickup if we were going to draw... Well, we actually want to draw lands here, so that's a good land to draw. Mainboard Antiquities. Yeah, I mean, Bethany's been trying that as well. Whoa, that was weird. He, like, played it right as it got animated. Okay. Going to take a little bit of a hit here, but we do have the Field of Ruin plus a path, so... him going in on Infect here is probably okay for us, because I should be able to stop it from killing me. You like Antiquities more than Master of Ethereum? Yeah, that's what I think. That was the swap she had made. But I do think the main deck Karn is also something that should probably happen in Affinity. We've been trying to pick up copy. She's gonna try it. I think next week at our Modern event. Karn is greater than all. Karn is pretty good. Okay, so he's firing up both. Does have the double black to do the switch and everything. Ooh, but okay, still have the double black. Yep. So I go field this guy. Grabbing blue so that we can Cryptic. And what's nice is it's Strip Mine, most likely. No, he has the double basic. Well, this path still shouldn't get him one. Okay, that resolve. Then he puts it on this one. Then I path it. Yep. Trying to get 5 loyalty is absurd. Yep. No, that card's very good. Alright, opponent only has 1 card left. Their board state's like kind of medium. It's a little bit better there. I can just like Jace, put a Terminus on top. Jace dies, but then we're in the clear. I kind of like doing that. We get a Brainstorm, probably hit our land drop. Yeah, we do hit our land drop. But Think Twice Terminus on top. And we're going to lose the Jace, but that's fine. We need a good 3-mana Walker for Grixis. You got one. You've got 2. You've got 3. You got Liliana. You've got Liliana. And you've got Ashiok. Ashiok's terrible. Don't play Ashiok. Wait, both Lilianas are good. They're the both of Lilianas are pretty solid. Not the creature. Don't play the Liliana creature, but Last Hope in Veil. I mean, I know Veil's not really. I know they aren't really doing the thing that Grixis Control wants to do, but those are good 3-mana walkers in the color, and like they're like okay in Shadow. Just play Shadow. Just play Shadow. Why not Terminus second on top? Oh yeah, because Think Twice is do it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, let's see what he does here. Because he actually has to miss a ton of damage on me if he wants to kill the G, so he may actually just like reset it up to do it on his turn. Yeah, I don't think he's even going to hit the Jace here. He's on 0 cards. I think he's going to hit me to put me on dead the next turn. Which means I can set up like a sweet-ass Terminus on his turn. So it doesn't actually... ends up not mattering too much, fortunately. But yeah, you were right. That was a misplay. Oh, wow. You just kind of get everything. Just don't crack that card. Just kind of get everything now. Cool, he plays that first, so I know what he's got. Nice Zelda timing. Yeah, the sound effect kind of like played pretty well into what was happening here. That was funny. Alright. All at me, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna opt. You know what? And I could have actually put the other card so that I could bottom it. Could have done all this better. Alright, now we just win this game 100%. You unlock what? Nice. Yeah, this is just like... this is just easy game. Now he's got this thing, but I've got a path for it. He needs some ridiculously good draws here to not just lose. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to... ooh, that's a good draw. Let's put that on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and, being that he's at 27 life, try to kill him with a Jace uptick here. The more I see this deck in action, the more I regret my allegiance to Grixis colors. The more you see blue-white, I'm telling you, man, it's a good time. It's so much fun to play this deck. It's really powerful. Grixis is great, and Grixis is a ton of fun. There's a reason why after borrowing it from Ranger, that I went out of my way to actually, like, buy the deck. It is a ton of fun. So, I don't blame you for wanting to do that. Wanting to play that deck. But this deck's good. This deck's, like, really good. Alright, what do I want to do here? I can even just like to fairy bounce this guy. It's kind of funny. I honestly think I do. Like, I lose to, like, Spell Pierce, I guess. I don't even, like, lose to Spell Pierce. Yeah, let's see. Let's just, like, see what he's drawing. I also have this Colonnade. Edge Champion. Alright, well, let's put that on the bottom of his deck. I could bounce the Plating. That's, like, kind of fine. Yeah, I guess I can bounce the Plating. But then he has, like, 2 things that kill Teferi, whereas if I bounce the Vault Scourge, he's really just on the Ink Moth. Or the Blink Moth, sorry, and then I path that. I just need to, like, untap with Teferi. But, whatever. Stonies, those are pretty good against them. Timelies are also pretty reasonable. Celestial Purge is actually okay. Gets Vault Scourge. Though, you know what? It gets Aether Grid too, but they've kind of, like... I think they've... like, they're not playing, like, Bitter Blossom or anything like that. I think they're playing less of the red sideboard cards these days because they have Karn and Antiquities War to grind things out. So, probably don't even need it. Probably just get rid of, like, Negate. Like, counterspells are just generally kind of medium against them. Well, they actually get better post-board, though. Maybe Timelies are only, like, kind of okay. They don't really block anything that they do. Yeah, Dingus-Khan. That's kind of like the best feeling in the entire world. Just Teferi alt, Chase Brainstorm. I'll exile 3 permanents for free. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good time. Rune Halo's nice for the lands. I like still having that card in post board. Entreat's like fine. He actually just like has things. He is on the basic mountain though. Yeah, that is true. I don't know. It's like it's kind of a narrow card. Maybe I just try him on a Jace. I can't cut like all the counter spells because they can power out a post board threat that just gets me. So Karn, Antiquities, I guess Aether Grid. D-Sphere still kind of deals with them. Grixis has bad tools for aggro. Grixis has no Path to Exile. That's the biggest issue of the deck. It has reasonable tools for aggro between Fatal Push, Bolt, Cake Man, Terminate. They have like reasonable. I mean, they don't have any way to recover life lost. Is another one of its issues, other than like Collective Brutality if you're on that card. You just ultimated Lily of the Veil. Opponent waited 10 minutes, let it resolve, then scooped. What a scumbag! That's just a scumbag. All right. We both mulligan, so that makes it feel a little bit better. But unfortunately, I basically mulligan to 5 because this Entreat in my hand is garbage. It always feels bad when that card's in your opening hand, unless it like adjaces your turn 4 play. Does he have a really slow start though? Maybe not. He doesn't. Yeah, it's actually like kind of a slow start. I guess he only played a 1/1. I'm just gonna play this tapped. I really want this op to be a card that digs for a Terminus. So next turn I want the opportunity to draw a Terminus for turn, and then be able to opt Terminus if I don't find one for turn. Though letting him untap with this card is pretty scary. Yeah, definitely want to find that Terminus ASAP. Like right now. Okay, Path. So Path means I'm like certainly pathing this thing. Yeah. Definitely not gonna let him untap, because then it turns non-threats into threats. So it does ramp him to the 4th mana, so he like could play a Karn here, which would suck. Let's hope he doesn't have that. I think it's still better to path at sorcery speed rather than give him an activation with that card. What's stronger, Koth or Chandra? Well, Koth is cooler. I don't know. It like depends what. I guess what is this? So this is one of those things I was talking about. A weird post-board threat that might get me. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter with flying. Sack 2 artifacts, draw a card. So that's his grind card of choice, which I'm okay with because that dies to every piece of removal I have in the deck. So that is not as good as something like Karn. It's tapping mana to sack 2 artifacts and draw a card. You really wanna cash him in right now? Yo, Koth is like my secret magic love. I love that card. I've like never played with it, but that card's so sweet. Kind of don't want to let him go off with this, but at the same time, a timely here looks like kind of okay. Puts me in like a million life. He's at 0 cards. Lets him start like drawing cards, but that's like also kind of okay because it's a real cost. I know we can sack the Thopters. Not so secret love anymore. I'm telling Jace. No, you can't tell Jace. Koth is just so cool. I don't know. Timely buys me like infinity time here. Secret Passage. This is. I've like never played. I've never really played any Zeldas. I need to. I played the first one. Not all the way through, but I played the first one. I should be ashamed of myself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just never played them. I played a bit of the first one. Alright, so this game is over if we find a Terminus. And we have, like, pretty good tools to do so. And he's, like, hitting me for 1 at a time, so... The Game Boy one is OP. I've heard good things about it, actually. I was recently watching a... I guess I just sent it back. Recently watching a video where they were talking about it and said it's actually, like, kind of good. So, Think Twice is a little clunkier on the mana. There's not too many things. Like, I don't care about countering this, so I don't have to, like... Well, I can't even cast the Logic Knot with this mana anyways. So I'm going to cash in the Think Twice first. He's out of cards in his hand, so we definitely just go for it in combat. Do we find it? No. The Think Twice just doesn't let me... It digs one card, like, shallower. Alright, Stony's like a fine pickup, though. Especially if I draw land here. Cool. So now I can play Stony and have Opt and Terminus. So that's good. This also turns off, like, a babillion things right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he just has... Now, he can, like... That's the kind of the cool thing about this card. You can turn them in for resources, but... Koth Ultimate is good. Yeah, Koth Ultimate is, like, one of the real game enders in this game of Magic. That is a way to end a game of Magic for sure. Yeah, here he is just cashing in like all the bad ones, but like it's still good. Stony's still good here. Ah, you can't activate your Ornithopter's abilities. Really trying to position these cards to be able to Miracle Terminus here at every point that I can. It does suck he has 3 cards in his hand now, though. This clock is getting a lot faster. Bottom. Terminus. No. Well, we got another Timely to buy us even more time. He's got a lot less mana now, so I don't have to worry about Karn. Path. Okay. So now I can go for a Think Twice turn to find a Terminus. Or I can just Timely again. Timely again kind of does the same thing. Field of Ruin your emblem? Yeah, Field of Ruin just gets rid of everything, right? I think I just like casting this card again. Why am I not attacking him? I should just be attacking him at this point. The fact it actually gets me soldiers too means I'm actually like kind of putting the clock on back at him. Not much of one, but one. Timely. Timely leave a path if I need it, and otherwise... Like, leaving this guy in play means he's going to be able to get a whole bunch of things. That's a really bad card. Okay, so having the path here means that I'll be able to, like... Oh, wait, no, it's not bad. He can't activate it. I'm silly. That just gives him a Thopter. Alright, take all this damage. I gotta find one at some point, right? And that some point is right now and immediately. Cool. So he didn't overcommit into it. He definitely has 3 cards that are, like, probably reasonable cards. But I have a Cryptic, which I get the first reasonable one. And he does not want to play, so he scoops. Cool. So we've at least prized. That's good. That's good. We are 3-1. Emblems are in the land line. That is true. So you should be able to field them. It is kind of weird that you cannot interact with an emblem at all. I feel like they should be permanents. Like, you should be able to Detention Sphere an emblem. And I'm somebody who plays emblems. I feel like they should be interactable. Like, they should be a permanent type. Just like a permanent type that can never be in your graveyard, so it doesn't really, like, interact with Goyf or anything like that. Because, like, it's a token. They're always tokens. But you should be able to, like, pulse them or Detention Sphere them or something. I don't know. Maybe it takes so much work to get an emblem that you shouldn't be able to, but some of them are just so good. Eh, whatever. Forget it. I play too many Planeswalkers to want them to be able to deal with emblems. Never mind. I don't want them to be able to deal with emblems. Make a walker that can remove them? That's like a super specific ability, though. That's like a really specific ability. No, I know. What did we lose to? We lost to Elves. We just never drew a sweeper in the 2 games that we played. Which sucks. It's a matchup that, like, it's just so good when you have, like, it's a creature matchup. Oh, our opponent mulligans to 5? That's pretty good for us. We've got a, like, reasonably well-rounded hand because it's just cantrips and a negate. Hey. Thanks for the bits. Interacting with emblems is silly? Sure. I mean, that was just an idea. Like, fine. Believe me, I play a lot of emblems. I'm cool with them not being interactable. I win with emblems far more than I lose with emblems, so this isn't like a biased... What did we lose to? Yeah, yeah, I know. Mardu. I don't play against the stack. Well, I'm going to negate this. I know there's not much from my hand for him to actually take, but I'd rather, like, the information's kind of relevant. Next turn, I'm going to play a field so that we can protect ourselves even more from a Blood Moon. Ooh, no, I don't even need to, because that, like, gives him better Blood Moon. Now I can just play this and be protected from a Blood Moon instead. But we're definitely going to play around Blood Moon this game, because I hate losing to that card. It's just another Brutality or something? Really? Sure. This one resolves. Field their hand? Yeah, I should. Double Brutality? Is it this? That's not normal in Mardu, right? As far as I know, that is not normal in Mardu. But this is certainly a telling hand about what we are playing. This could not be giving away any more information than it is. 2 to 3 main? Really? I didn't realize they... Maybe I did know that. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I thought they were just all on, like, Inquisitions and Thoughtseize and whatever. Field their land, field their hand. If Evan can do it, can't do it, no one can. Oh my god, I like these rhymes today. Alright, that's the theme of today's stream. Comments that rhyme. Alright, well that was a good draw. I suppose I want a second island. Yeah, that is what we call it in the biz a good draw. We're gonna uptick him so he dies to less stuff, because he dies to a lot of stuff otherwise. I'll give him that. Blood Crypt, he's just gonna fetch it away anyways. Use this as a rhyme think tank. The Discord? Yeah. Smart. Seems aggressive to keep a hand with 2 mana discard. Well, they mull to 5. So. They did mulligan to 5. Alright, no. I refuse to accept that he's playing a normal list. This can't be a normal list, right? This can't be a normal Mardu. That is not normal. Especially 2 of them. Alright, well I have not now, so I feel like I can still like uptick on him and try to maybe, like, I know this is a lot of cards I am now not drawing, but I'm gonna field him as well. I don't know what he's playing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm kind of scared too. Like, it's not Dredge. Yeah, the Bolt? Sure. It's not Dredge. Is he just like crazy Mardu guy? Like, is he crazy enough to play Simian Spirit Guide? Maybe. So I'm gonna play around it, because I don't know what my opponent's doing. Now I gotta brainstorm though, unless I draw a Cryptic. That's kind of good. That's actually a pretty good draw. Let's go ahead and hide this card. Let's see, I might want to snap Logic Knot. Probably just play Hallowed Fountain tapped here. And go Island, Supreme Verdict on top. Play this guy yeah. Play this guy tapped. Snap was a good draw. All those were good cards. The Devil. It's probably got another one? No. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's Mardu, but it's like crazy Mardu. He's playing Helix too. Yeah, he's just playing like his own. He's just doing his own thing over here. Also, his name's Big Nasty. I think. It's BGNTSTY. Big. Maybe it's not Nasty. It just looks like Big Nasty. Alright, if he's doing nothing, I'm going to think twice. Get deeper here. I think, comfortable enough with one card in his hand to be upticking. Let's just, like, pause for a moment here and look what my opponent's playing. I'll let you guys read that card real quick. So he's playing Mardu Burn, I guess? I'm going to let him draw that card. I'm going to let this psychopath draw that card. What is this? Instant speed. Morphos. Sure. He's pre-boarded against Worship. That's what it is. That's what it is. He's just ready for Worship. Sure. And he's gonna get that sweet madness value. Madness me. There it is. Cast it. I want to opt here. Not really. I think, man, can I get away with doing this? Am I not in a position to be winning with this guy yet? I like souls. I'm kind of worried about souls. Nah. I'll just keep upticking and not drawing a bunch of cards when we should just be drawing cards. Yeah, I guess get rid of that. Like, I don't think I counter the souls because I've got this card. And I can cast this and then have Snap Logic. Nah, not from that many though. Red. Cathartic Reunion again? Cathartic Reunion pitching 2? Pitching 2? What a psycho. He's running a full playset of this card. Well, I'm definitely going to counter Ancestral here. Oh, I should have just done Negate. I'm silly. Negate was there. Silly goose. If I die, I need to answer to my sins. Okay. You got it. I might. Alright, now I'm probably not going to die to it. Though I might. Now I'm brainstorming. Oh, no. These are bad. Alright, well now we have drawn bad cards, so... But he has no cards. How many Faithless Looting Surges graveyard? None? 1. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared. I'm at 9 life and he's playing like a crazy person. Definitely gonna be shuffling those away though. The Morphos. Yeah. Kill him with Jace. Yeah, I do plan on killing him with Jace, but a little bit worried I might just get Banefired. I have no idea what this guy's doing. Well, I kind of know what he's doing. He's almsing. So he definitely has like a lot of reach. Fiery Temper. Like, what? That's not good for me. He's probably just going to kill me. Alright, I'm gonna shuffle. Like, do you have to counter this card? Probably not. I'm gonna opt anyways. And now I'm gonna counter it. Like, I guess I counter Lightning Bolt when I'm at this point of the game. He's just playing Mardu Madness. What a crazy guy. Alright, let's draw a card. Can I draw like a cryptic? That's like almost a cryptic. Alright, now he doesn't have anything in his graveyard that does anything other than souls. So I can like actually control his draws. He does have a card in his hand though. It's okay, I'm just gonna... He's gonna not have burn. Ugh, stop. Stop having lootings. Stop drawing lands. I'm gonna lose because I'm not Jacing correctly. Draw those, no madness value, that's good for us. It's gonna be the souls. There it is. Now we're feeling good. Pass it back. Alrighty. Serum. Bottom. Also on the bottom. Draw card. Attack him. We're going to Verdict. We're going to uptick Jace. We're going to uptick Jace first. Leave that on top. Clear up the board. Play Field of Ruin. Tap some lands. Cross her fingers that he doesn't somehow have something. That one card in his hand isn't just like the sickest card. I guess he can Faithless Looting. Oh my god, it's the sickest card. Of anything for him to have, that is the sickest. Can you do something to not die to this? Helix. Yeah. Triple bolt, that would be disgusting. It's not my deck. There we go. Give me a cryptic. Yeah, let's put that on the bottom. Let's go ahead and ship that one right to the bottom. Yeah, I can't do them all. Well, I guess I can if I do this. I'm killing him with this, though, right? Why am I even doing this? He had the planes, too. Yeah, why am I even doing this? That doesn't even kill him in 2 turns. I'm just going to attack him. Attack him for 1. Well, with 1. Don't attack and send a message. That'd be a mean message. Alright, field his planes. Oh, don't Blood Moon me. Doesn't matter. Don't. Okay, good. He's just gonna cast the card that kills me instead. I could do the dream, right? I could just do the dream here. Oh my goodness. Who's he sending it at though? Is it a me? Is it a Jace? Where's it going? He's worried about Jace. I'm telling you, he's worried about Jace. Nope, he's gonna try to kill me. This is scary. Oh, don't just have it. Oh, don't just have it. Stop. Discarded. He discarded Lightning Helix. Alright. Hear me out. Do we just start exiling his permanents? I kind of want to just start exiling his permanents. kind of want to just... What do I draw? Give me, like... Stop giving me lands. Alright, let's just, like, exile his permanents. It's, like, funnier that way. We might lose, but, like, whatever, right? Because I'm going to play... Oh, wait, I just played 3 Jaces this turn. Yeah. Let's just play a whole bunch of Jaces. Okay, so I'm going to go put this back. And put this back. Then we go get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Is that good? Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to, like, reset my Jace like a crazy person. And I'm going to keep this one. Alright, I'm going to brainstorm again. Alright. I'm going to put this one back and this one back. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm also going to get rid of that one. That good? Okay. I'm going to play another Jace. I'm gonna play a third Jace the Mind Sculptor. And I'm gonna exile this one. I'm gonna exile this one. Are you gonna crack that one? Okay. That was silly. That was silly and greedy, but I did it anyways. Alright, we probably want Timelies. Probably want Timelies. Certainly want Rips. And definitely want Purge. Probably do without the Rune Halo. I don't really care about the click. Verdict is medium. Yeah. You're right. I should have targeted that with the. I should have targeted the fetch with the second Jace. Right, that's better sequencing. Kind of want this negate, I guess. Kind of don't want a Jace, though. No, Jaces are really nice. Man, I just kind of want everything. I guess I can trim on these, like, think twices. They're kind of whatever, especially if I'm bringing in Rips. And I guess the same could be said about Snap, so let's just do this. Why is he playing this deck without Young Pyromancer? Because he wants to play silly cards instead. Oh, this hand is close. This hand is close. This hand is close. Madness still works with Rip, right? You can still Madness even though there's a Rip because it's just a discard trigger. It's not... Or no. Because you... Is it if you would discard it, so does it not hit the graveyard? How does Madness interact with Rip? Oh, you guys are calling a sneep here? Alright, let's sneep it then. We'll sneep it then. Because he's not playing Hand Disruption, right? Oh, perfect. That's the card we wanted to draw. The other Miracle. You discard into exile, so it does get exiled, so like it works in our favor. Alright, if we rip the land here, we're just golden. And the trigger goes on the stack, and then you get a trigger and cast from exile? Really? What? Beat another dungeon? Which one did you just beat? How many do you have? Was that 3?
I got all 3 pendants.
There you go.
Now I get the Master Sword.
Gotta get that Master Sword. Oh, and he gets the value. Ooh, discards his Wear Tear. What a fool. Unless that means he has another Wear Tear. Alright, come on. Land off the top. Easy land off the top. Hey, what's up, Sean? Alright, that's not a land. I'm gonna opt now to find a land. Land? No, come on, that's another opt. Land? Oh, perfect. Madness makes you discard into exile. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. Oh, wow. Well, I guess I could have just read a card. Don't Blood Moon me. I'd be pretty sad about that. Alright, Manamorphose I'm okay with if it's not followed into a Blood Moon. How you doing tonight, Sean? How's your vacation going? Black into Collective Brutality. Deal. I'm playing against Mardu Madness. It's pretty cool. It's kind of killing me. I'm going to cast this card next turn, though. Despite wanting blue mana in general more. I guess I want the... Well, I have the Detention Sphere. I have a better chance to draw the basic island. So I think I crack this for a Plains, but we just draw first. Alright. I'm going to cast that. Fortunately, like, if we draw lands, we have a chance here, but he can just, like, burn me out. He is like, super, super burn heavy. But this does turn off a lot of what he can do. So it looks like he might have... Yeah, wow. Engineer it. If I draw a land, I probably just D-sphere that. I didn't draw a land. Eh, it's okay. I'll just do this instead. Oh, wait! He just blows that up, too. I'm stupid. Taking a bathroom break. Put the thing in play. Oh, jeez, kick my dog in the head. Good job. Buddy. Sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I was not expecting you to pick your head up there. Okay, so let's not punt this entire 4-1 away. Let's go ahead and punt away the 4-1. Draw a land here, so we're not like, oh, that's actually a cool draw. Makes up a little bit for the ridiculous mistake I just made. This kind of covers our butt. This kind of covers our butt a little bit. We just need to draw the lands, and then we can got our win con right here. Oh, he's fetching. Not shocking. Playing a Souls. Okay. That'll kill me pretty quickly, especially with the burn he can back it up with. Land. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not the best play. Not the biggest value. But do this well, I can get them both. It at least deals with the whole card, and I can maybe pick it up with Cryptic or something. Also, you have some splaining to do. Was T the pin of the sponsorship so we could play a wider variety of decks? Yes, it was. But this was the deck that ended up winning the vote. But we are gonna play some Legacy after this, so we are gonna do Ojdai. I haven't had a chance to actually like mess with. Oh, come on, man, mess with like how to. Actually, like he like explained it to me, but I haven't had a chance to actually like try the loan thing yet, so I didn't want to do that like for my first time on the stream. You know what I mean? What am I doing? I definitely opt right here to hit a land. Whatever, it's a land. Alright. He deals with this rib. But yeah, I mean, I'm still going to give people the option to vote for the different decks. Blue-White Spirits was one of the decks up there. I have that one, like, ready to go in the loan thing, but then people didn't really vote for it, so the Miracles just kind of won the vote. Collective Brutality. Collective Brutality is kind of killing me here. Huh. It's hitting me for a lot. Collective Brutality hitting me for 5 is kind of scary. I need to find Timelies. How many did I bring in? Did I bring in any? I brought them all in. Okay. So I gotta let this resolve. And then dig for a Timely. Yeah, it was Blue-White Spirits. I can show you how to do it if you need help. Yeah, I see like how to in the checkout. Oh, he did take the opt. I still think I wasn't supposed to opt there. Oh my god, he's put me to 1. Okay. Scary, 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 scary. Don't kill me, please. Draw Timely. Okay. Well, we're brainstorming. Yikes. Here's our game plan. He blanks. Yep. The Master Sword. Hey. There you go. Alright, so he has the blank on his draws. Alright, that's the opposite of a blank. And then I need to kill him with this miracle. And he needs to somehow not draw any of his... I'm going to bounce this guy like a psychopath. No way. No way do I do that. He needs to not have a burn spell in his hand. So we just got rid of one. Now I need to hope he doesn't have another. Then we get to untap with Cryptic, hopefully. This is game 2. Alright, there's a land. So far not dead. If he attacks, that's insane, because like any of its instance, I'm sure, would kill us anyways. So I'm just what? Like any of his instance kill me anyways, right? I'm just gonna triple block on this guy because if he has like terminate, I want this thing to die. I want this thing to die any way that this happens. Okay. Deal. So you still just kill one of them, and we still kill him. Okay, so we definitely blocked the right way there. Yep. And I have this Cryptic. So I have to do this so that I don't die to burn spells. I have to leave up this Cryptic. Like, I think I'm supposed to be chasing to, like, not let him draw burn, but maybe I'm supposed to be brainstorming here? I don't really know. But I'm starting to think I want negate a little more than I thought I did. I'm starting to think negate might be better than I thought. We do have a pretty quick clock, though. Maybe I'm supposed to be just digging for timely. Yeah, I'm probably supposed... Oh, yeah, someone just said that. I'm probably supposed to be just, like, brainstorming to timely, because if I resolve that card, I probably just win. Whereas this doesn't do all that much. Alright, I'm pretty sure you just drew that this turn. It's going to be a Cathartic. Hopefully... No, Bedlam Reveler. We'll counter draw and hope that wasn't just the bait spell. Yeah, now we're gonna... Okay, well, now, again, I feel like the cards in his hand aren't good. I feel like the cards in his hand are not good. I'm just a crazy person. I'm just gonna be a crazy person. Now he's just, like, dead next turn. I just need this, like, one draw to not kill me. Faithless Looting. I gotta let that resolve. Because he can just cast it again and then I'd be tapped out. I need to counter the actual burn spell. He discards land. Fortunately, he's dead without me having to tap out. He's definitely got a bolt. I feel like that was bolt. Yeah, I get to, like, I have lethal on board without having to tap out for a colonnade. It's a Helix. Not a Helix. 3 mana. Slash in the back, sure. Madness is a fiery temper. Okay. Hope he doesn't have another one. Did he draw 2 burn spells? Drew 3 lands off the first Reveler. F me. Okay. I think that means we got the win. Alright. Alright, wish list update. Oh, because I accidentally added these to wish list before. Cool, we got a 4-1. There we go. Good chance we were supposed to be brainstorming with that Jace, though, every time. The first couple times it actually kept seeing the lethal burn spells and bottoming them, so. Anyways, that was good. I'll take another 4-1 with this deck. How about